So, what do you do in your moments of greatest vulnerability? Probably personally and professionally. And that's kind of where I'm at here today. And to make a long story short, I'm just going to shoot from the hip because everything is just kind of like, what do I do now? I'm kind of in a tough spot. Uh, I lined up a gig that was going to go on for the rest of the year. And it was I would say artistically, musically speaking, not my dream gig, but in terms of finance, in terms of regularity, I had benefits. I had a gig that was 4 weeks on, 4 weeks off for the rest of the year. It was going to require me to travel during those, you know, weeks on, but I would have full benefits. I would be making some pretty good money, and I would have some security. And just found out that that gig just kind of went away. I had done all the paperwork, done all the background check, everything was cool. And then there was a little, I guess, error, glitch. I don't even want to go into it, but it's beyond my control. It's not my fault. But at the end of the day, I'm stuck here with, oh, now I don't have a gig. So I turned down some gigs, some other gigs, because I'm like, no, I'm taking this regular gig. And now it's all gone away. And so now I've got nothing. Um, and I've made some choices this year that I'm going to go all in on music again. I had been doing some kind of rehab work for musicians, like in terms of physical injuries. I had been doing some personal training work. I've been making some good money in it, but I was just more fulfilled by playing music. So I said, you know what, let me go back full in on music. And so now I've got zero gigs, don't have a lot of money saved up, and I'm behind the eight ball. So what do you do when you're faced with that moment? Like, okay, you got to make things happen because you have nothing going on. So right now I'm in a very uncomfortable, awkward, precarious position. And I know we're supposed to get on social media and talk about how great everything is and present this curated image of ourselves, like we are in control and we are confident and we can control everything and everything is just jingles. And I I've said it before, I don't want to put the smoke and mirrors. I don't want to pretend like things are just jingles when they aren't. So right now I'm a little bit scared and I'm not sure of what's going to go on. So I'm really going to have to do some ego checks here. So what I'm doing is I'm literally texting, calling people saying, "Hey, I've always liked playing with you. I was supposed to be in town or I was supposed to be out of town and now I'm going to be back in town. Do you have any work for me?" I and it's pretty humbling. And I'm gonna like be going down to other people's gigs, checking it out, just saying, "Hey, I'm around if you guys need a drummer." And these are things that are kind of I don't like doing and make me feel a little bit uncomfortable. I I've always believed that if you're really good at something, you don't need to tell people about it. They just know, they can see in your actions. And I want my playing to do that. I don't want to go and have to essentially beg for gigs, and that's kind of what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be like, "Hey, do you have any work?" I'm just going to be sniffing around like a hungry dog. And yeah, it's going to be kind of humbling. But here's the thing, that if I don't go and ask, I'm never going to get anything. If I don't swing in any pitches, I'm not going to get on base. So I need to go out there and I need to go and meet people. I need to ask about gigs. And if I ask 10 people, "Hey, do you have any gigs? Do you have any work?" If I get just one gig out of there, that's good. And I need to focus on, okay, I'm going to ask 10 people and not all of them are going to have work. Don't think of it as a failure. Don't think of it as you being pathetic. This is you doing what you have to do to make a living. And this is also just temporary as well. I know things will get rolling, but I kind of put myself into a corner right now. So what I'm going to be doing is every day I'm going to have to go against my nature. I'm going to have to get outside of my comfort zone, go talk to people, get in front of people, let them know that I'm interested in playing with them. And I don't want to be inauthentic about it because I really do want to play. I'll play with anybody because bottom line is I love playing. So I'm gonna have to be trying a lot of new things here, and including me just making this video talking about something that's kind of vulnerable and something that I don't know if a lot of musicians, myself included, would feel comfortable putting this out there because it makes it seem like you have your things less together than they are. And you know, sometimes that's what this career is. You plan on one thing and then it all goes away. And so you just need to have other avenues to explore. And instead of me just kind of lamenting my lack of work or my situation, I could do that and I could be, and it's understandable if I was like my whole year just kind of just fell out from underneath me. But worrying about that, fretting about that, being upset about that is not going to get me more work. Um, you know, I could have excuses why I don't have the income coming in right now, but that doesn't get me the income. That doesn't get me the. I think I had a few teachers, both on terms of music and athletics. They say you can have excuses or results. You can't have both. And I know that sometimes that's tough love, but for me right now, I'm just like, it's put up or shut up. So yeah, I'm ponying up, and part of it is just posting this video and yeah, owning it. So again, if you like hearing about someone's ups and downs and their flaws and their vulnerabilities, please like, subscribe, follow. Um, Anything you do helps. Thanks for watching, and I hope to be reporting back with some great new gigs coming up soon.